In addition to the 5 senses that we all learned about in school, vision, hearing, smell, taste, and touch, we also receive information from our proprioceptive sense and our vestibular sense. Proprioception refers to information about what our muscles and joints are doing. Vestibular refers to information about how our head is moving through space. These senses, along with the sense of touch, also called tactile, are considered foundational sensory systems. Our proprioceptive, vestibular, and tactile systems work together to provide our brains with information about what our bodies are doing. This is important on multiple levels, the most basic being that we need to feel secure about what is happening with our own bodies before we are capable of reaching out with our other senses to take in information. This includes tasks such as listening to a teacher or responding appropriately to a classmate. Some people are able to receive this necessary input through movement and muscle use that occurs naturally within their daily routines. They receive vestibular input when walking from place to place, proprioceptive input when they carry something across the room, and tactile input by touching things they are using. Many people may need to add a small amount of extra input by drinking something hot or cold, tapping their foot, crossing their legs, or taking a stretch break. However, there are a significant number of people who do not process sensory information as readily as most. This means that an insufficient amount of information about their bodies is making it into their brains. As a result, they require more intense and more frequent activities that provide input to those 3 foundational sensory systems. At Porter Academy, we provide this extra sensory input through activities that stimulate the 3 foundational systems. Students receive intense vestibular and proprioceptive input as they participate in activities such as spinning on the astronaut board, jumping on the trampoline, rolling on a therapy ball, bearing weight on their hands and arms, pulling themselves through the steamroller, and swinging. Students can also receive proprioceptive input passively by having a ball rolled over their bodies, provide steep pressure. Without these sensory diet activities, what we call them, these students would either come across as having a low arousal level, maybe slouching in their chair, being inattentive, or as having a high arousal level, fidgeting, unable to stay seated, easily distracted. Providing opportunities for intense movement and muscle use throughout the day allows these students to feel grounded, to feel comfortable with what is happening with their bodies. This in turn allows them to focus on and respond appropriately to what is happening around them.
The blue glove. Move your arms. You want the squishies you make, push back. What about Tyler? Where do you go? Oh, here we go.
Okay, put your feet on the floor. Remember, the bottom of your feet should be on the floor. Your knees are bent. Push your bum up. Making a mini bridge. Put your leg in. There you go. Making a mini bridge. Time, listening. Mini bridge. Push up. Mini bridge. Push up. No, head stays on the floor. Push. This up. This. There you go. Mini bridge. Good. Still breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. Push up. Good. Push up. In through your nose, out through your nose. Snakes. Down. Snakes. Push up. Push up. Like this. Push. There. Push. Straight. Push straight arms. Straight. Push all the way up. Jacob. Snakes. All the way? All the way?
Going to the target.